Alright, hello. Thank you everyone for joining for round 3 of Who Knows Japanda Best with Don, B, and Stoppy.
Hello.
Jokingly, which one of you have the brain cells today, or is River hoarding it again?
River's hoarding
Emma's
it
been
again.
holding it for so long right now.
You
My
really
lone
need...
brain cell is currently a cat.
You really need to get that away from River at some point.
The issue is River doesn't share, but we'll lose it if we take it from River. So
This one just decides to stay with me. It just becomes a cat or a duck or whatever.
Alright, so
Sometimes they go to sleep too.
this will be a very similar deal as what I did last time. I'm going to give a question that will be on the slide so you can reread it if you need to, by the way. I'm going to ask you to DM me your answers though. I don't think anyone I've had would cheat, but it's just a safety measure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just get my point system up, right?
Mm-hmm.
B and done. Alright,
I only DM'd you because you were quite low on my DM list.
fair
So
enough. Doing this so you aren't super low. Joke's on you, Don. I'm always super low. Stop, he just meows.
That's my brain cell right now.
what's a brain cell?
I don't know.
Well, it's a cell meant for the brain. It's
At least it's in the powerhouse of the cell.
No, that's the mitochondria.
Yeah. Biologists are not very clever in naming cells, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They have a field day with fucking Latin for species, but God forbid the cells get anything fun.
Here, have a brain cell. No.
Question 1. What is my favorite base script in Blood on the Clock Tower? Realistically, this should be a 50-50 for all of you. All 3 of you got it. So that's 3 points for everybody.
I'm just like, I don't think it's TV.
I actually
I
do
know
really...
Dada doesn't like BMR.
I
Yeah,
hate
like,
BMR.
Nobody likes BMR.
By the way,
So
that was
that
the
just
first
leaves
name I thought
SMV.
of out of the 3. That is the only one I could think of.
I will say, it was actually very close between Trouble Brewing and Sex and Violence. It was very close. And I will say, I almost made this a question. I do actually prefer base SMV to Dawn's version, but it's like they're close enough where I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't really do my version much anymore anyway.
Don has made a My Little Pony one.
I've been helping.
I've just been helping with that.
2 of my abilities got in.
Nice.
But still looking at some of the other stuff, right?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm hoping for 3. I didn't expect any.
Yeah.
What are my favorite TV shows of all time? You're allowed to list quite a few. Just don't. Obviously, just please don't start random guessing like every show you can think of. Right?
I can't think of any.
The delivery up.
All 3 of us have the same response.
I'm
Can't
just
think of
gonna
anything.
put this one. I'm just gonna put this one. I know,
Same.
like,
That
that's what I'm giving. That's all I'm giving.
delivery. Why did that kill me so much?
But all 3 of us having the exact same response for 2 questions in a row.
I mean,
Like the initial response.
yes, but also just the way I'm like, just please don't list every show you can randomly think of. And Don just goes in like this overly cheery voice. I can't think of any.
Not me. Same.
My soul left my body for a second there. Everyone done answering?
Yeah.
I only put one show.
Same.
Same.
Who wants to share their answer first?
Pokemon.
Oh, I didn't put that.
I didn't put that either.
Who wants to share
But
their...
did me and B put the same one?
Well, share your answers.
I put
My Little
Husband.
Pony.
No, we all put different ones.
What,
What
what was B's?
I don't. Sorry.
I just didn't know what. I just didn't hear you over Dawn. You
Oh,
guys
I said
said.
has been.
Uh,
I don't know if you watched that.
Yes, they have.
Okay.
I've been peddling it to everybody.
Okay. I wasn't. I just. It's like there's like I know a lot of people that I know have seen it. I just also don't always know who. So
Dawn's gonna
let's just
get a
say
point, and
thanks.
B's gonna get 2.
Oh,
Fortunately,
I got 2
Pokemon does
points.
not receive a point.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
It's like
That's the only show I thought of. I'm very mad at myself for not thinking has been.
it's like I was debating MLP, but I wasn't sure how like favorite it was. I know you liked it, but I don't know like how if it was counted as a favorite, so I didn't put it.
Hey Dawn,
Yeah, that's fine.
how many times have I randomly brought up you didn't know?
Keep forgetting that. That's the problem. I want to put has
And I
been.
find it really funny that I'm the one who gets has been and Dawn gets MLP.
My brain just like completely forgets all about shows. Brain cell, why did he do this to me?
Some of the answers I was looking for, by the way, are Adventure Time, The Office, Bob's Burgers, South Park, and Gravity Falls.
Gotcha.
I've met the voice actor for Finn.
Wait, actually?
Yeah. Like,
Isn't
not
that
like, meet
is that
and greet, but like I saw a con panel with him.
isn't that
And met,
DiMaggio or is that Jake? No, that's Jake's.
let's see, I met Jeremy Shada
Yeah, thank you. I couldn't
at
remember
a
his name.
con. I
Yeah,
didn't like meet him, but like I met him. There was a con panel.
you basked in his presence.
Fun fact: I don't actually know him from Adventure Time. I know him from a different show.
What show?
Julie and the Phantoms.
I haven't seen that.
It's so good.
In Stardew Valley, why do I prefer ancient fruit over to starfruit? And I just realized I misspelled ancient prefer.
That's fine.
Did I?
Alright.
No, yeah,
it's
my bad.
it goes back and forth. I've seen it both ways with PRE and PER, and I'm like, I never know which. I always do pre because that's what my brain goes. But I think it's I've seen it spelled the other way. I don't know what the difference is.
If I type it into my phone recognizes both, but it seems to suggest that the RE is the better option.
Mm-hmm.
I sent 4 messages for 1 answer because I was trying to clarify what I meant.
You'll find that I am A, very lenient, and B, will accept joke answers too.
Actually, this is 2. It was only 2 messages,
Mine
not
might
4.
count as a joke answer. I don't know. No.
Mine is a logical answer because I watched too many
Same.
Stardew Valley videos.
Yours is actually really funny, B, when you see what I put on the next slide.
Oh,
I put mine down. Yeah, my brain cells like, yeah, that.
So Dawn's is going to get 3 because that's actually what's on the next slide. Stoppy's gonna get 2, and I'm gonna give B 2 just because that made me laugh so much when you see what's on the next slide. It's faster grow time, and it's a better price when you consider that you can get 2 harvests in the same time you get 1 for starfruit. The only difference is when you age the wine, which is why I laughed, because B specifically mentioned the wine.
Yeah, I was like, it's also regrowable, which is a big thing. You don't have to buy new seed. Well, you can't.
I
buy
hate
each
planting. I hate the planting. Don't make me plant.
Yeah, you don't have to replant it. That's a big thing with
As
ancient
someone who
fruit.
knows, it's someone who knows very little about like a lot of the specifics of Stardew. I'm like, I know that's a thing. So I'll go with that as my answer.
But yeah, I actually pulled up the Wikia one day, just did the calculations. Because you can get the double harvest, it is actually just better to grow ancient fruit. Because it's 7 days versus 13, right?
Mm-hmm. My brain's like, I know for a fact you always prefer selling, like having it because it sells more.
It's also, yeah, the regrowable thing has played a huge part. If you've noticed, I only buy strawberry, cranberry, and blueberry to sell too, so I really just go for the regrowables and do nothing else.
Hmm.
One of my favorite video games of all time.
Because I've got a good few.
Similar to a TV show, you're allowed to put quite a few. Just start random sending.
I don't know exact numbers on some of these, so I'm just putting the
Eh.
basic
Yeah.
category. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're also allowed to put like franchises, but like some could be like not all games are born the same in each franchise, right?
I'm just thinking. If there's any I missed, because I think like five's a good number. That's why I'm looking for a fifth. I'm gonna put this.
I'm gonna just put these two.
Now my
But
brain's
those-
going. I have to think.
Also, yes, Panda, I do pay attention to what games you play sometimes.
Same.
Wonder how many of you are gonna fall for the bait in this one.
I might fall for it, but I have backup options. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I literally put 5 games.
What
I'm
is
like
that
trying to
first
come up
game?
with things.
Oh, I misread it.
Alright, I've got
Dawn did
I've got
fall for the
3.
bait.
a list of 3.
Said I fell for the bait, but I have backup options.
Alright. Anyone want to put in any more answers?
No.
I don't think so. I'm not thinking of anything else.
Alright, who wants to say their answers first?
I can go again. Civ and Minecraft.
Which is going to get you 3 points.
I should. Wow, I'm oblivious. I saw you playing. Anyway, my 3 were Stardew, FNAF, and Minecraft.
Which is going to get you 3.
Europa, Heart of Iron, Minecraft, Stardew, and Civ.
Which is going to get you 3. The grand strategy games like Civ, Europa, and Hoi 4 are. I've had to say this every session, by the way, are exclusively because I have a mild inferiority complex and I'm trying to feel smart. And Stardew
Yeah,
is to ward off the depression.
I forgot about Stardew. I'm like, my brain's like, those two, because first of all, I always like one game that I always almost see you playing is either Civ, and I forgot about Europa. Because I'm like I do love watching you playing Civ. Like, it's a good game.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the only.
Panda actually helped me with Civ when I first played. That's why Civ was on my list.
Yeah. The only game any of you got was Minecraft, unfortunately. A lot of the others are more just helping me in some mental deficiency I have. I play a lot of games for that, frankly.
Yeah.
And then FNAF was a fun guess. I more am in that fandom for the music, though. I haven't really played many of the games.
I know.
It was just kind of like I remember like you and Glitcher doing your thing watching FNAF videos. So I couldn't remember what they were. I guess it was probably music.
Yeah.
But I just remember that you two would watch like FNAF videos, and that's what made me think of it.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a bad guess. Like, all these games, yes, I completely understand why they're here. I'll admit, some people have put games I don't understand why they're even guessing. Like, who the has Uno as a favorite game?
Not me. And
Not
actually,
me.
I taught kids how to play that last weekend.
So, Minecraft, Saints Row, and Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
I did
I
put
played
down Minecraft.
Yeah, so I think we
We
all
all did.
three
You
had
all did.
Minecraft.
Just my opinion on a state that I have not lived in. Bonus point if it's the state you live in. You don't have to do that. I know Stoppy's not a big fan of sharing that. And
No. I'm not sharing it. I've actually.
changed. Alright. And since Dawn is not from the US, you can pick from any of the original 13 colonies except New York. Because I lived in New York.
My brain wants to. I don't. Oh, I'm bad at opinion.
I'm like, I could do the one that I could guess the one that I live in because it's
The funny
generally the
thing
general
is,
opinion of it because there's
the funny thing is, B, I was gonna do the one you read. It's the first one that came to my head.
My brain cells like this is a general thing about my state.
Sorry about that.
It's a
Which
general.
of these?
I mean, you can get general with some of these. Like, the thing
mine
about
is
this too
very
is it's,
general, but also
the thing about this too is there's a lot of flexibility in how I can grade these, and I'm down to go flexible on some. It's just a matter if you go for like a serious answer, I am gonna grade on accuracy, right?
I went with general because
Oh,
I went for this. I went for a different state that I originally thought of, and I decided to go for that instead.
you just went for roses.
Yes, I changed from bees to roses.
yeah.
Um,
Dawn has
So
been to
sorry.
that state. Dawn has not been to mine.
I'm gonna
No.
give 2 to Dawn. I feel like I'm being weirdly sticklerish about the points on this one by accident. I don't know why. Giving 2 to Stoppy and 1 to B, because B's made me laugh, but it's not actually how I view Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. It's just kind of one of those things where, like, there's a lot of people with very mixed. It's.
Yeah.
what's your view on Minnesota
Well,
then?
I was gonna ask, do you guys want to share yours, and as you go, I'll say the correct answers, quote unquote?
Mine is Minnesota's too cold.
I actually quite like Minnesota, and I do prefer the cold weather. Granted, when it starts getting below 0, I'll probably feel different, but I'm still down. I'm still down to give it a shot.
Yes, and I do share what state I live in. I just don't share what city I live in. That's the thing.
Okay, my
that's-
apologies.
Mine is PA sucks.
I have a very neutral opinion of Pennsylvania.
Fair.
Like,
Mine's-
I'll give my voice of approval for Philly. Don't bring me to the Amish.
Fair.
The funny
Fair.
thing is, I almost put neutral opinion for Philly for Pennsylvania before I did that. Right? Before I did what I did. I said, you have a somewhat dislike for New Jersey. I don't know why, I just feel like that would exist and it'd be kind of funny.
So there are a few pairs of states that really hate each other. New York and New Jersey are 2 of those.
That's what I thought. I thought I remembered that. That's why I specifically did New Jersey.
However, I'll also add, I do view it very much like a sibling type of relationship, and I accidentally reset Stoppy's score to 2 instead of adding 2. Let me fix that. Sorry, Stoppy.
All good. I know I got I got 0 points in one of them.
But it's essentially, I view it very much as a sibling relationship. Like, yeah, we hate each other, but if the second somebody tries shit with New Jersey, I'm gonna fucking jump in. I just see B typing. I'm like,
This was in a response to something you'd said about Philly.
yeah, that's fair.
Well,
That's fair.
Philly and PA as a whole.
Alright, I'm not gonna say anything to that, so I don't add anything.
Mhm.
Kind of hard to put something here. I put a few of these that are just kind of jokey.
Mhm.
What is my favorite musical?
I'm going for what I think. I'm probably wrong, but still.
I love how fast this one is. I'm just like, oh, B. O'Donnell, stop me. Who wants to share their answer out loud?
Heather.
Others.
So the funniest part of this all is the question was
Heather's.
originally going to be, what's my favorite song from Heather's? My favorite
Dawn and Dawn only.
My favorite musical is Book of Mormon.
Wait, what?
So we're now going to bring back the old question. What is my favorite song from Heather's?
Ooh, which of the two is it? Which of the two is
Oh, no, do I have permission? Because I can't remember all the songs.
Yeah, I'll allow Google for this one. I'll allow Google for this.
Which of the two is it? I'm gonna go with my gut.
You can put them both, but you have to specify which is your actual guess and which is the other you were thinking of, right?
I'm like brain. I don't know. I'm not gonna begin to
I'm
know.
going to go for this one.
You can Google the list, B. You can Google the list of songs.
I don't. I mean, I will, but I'm like, I don't even know if that's gonna help.
I'm so curious
See
what
what
this...
I mean?
I couldn't remember the name of the title. It's just like, I know the lyrics. I remember the lyrics from that song.
And I'm just trying to think. I'm like, what are the ones? Because I know there was like a time that we would that I say wait, you and Don would just start singing. And
Are you
I'm
trying to
think
remember
of
the one I would always sing, or...
I'm just trying to remember songs. I'll go with that one because I vaguely feel like I remember that. I could be wrong.
Fun fact, Stoppy, that's actually my second least favorite in the musical. That's your
I didn't
second
know.
guess.
Hey, at least I should go for that for my main guess.
Oh, that's a good one, B, but no.
Ah.
I'm gonna give Stoppy and Dawn 2 points for the song I sing the most. I think it's most accustomed to my voice. And... honestly, underrated song, I'll give B 2 points as well. It's effectively no change, but, like, different reasons at least. So, the answer B gave was 17, if you two are wondering.
Ah.
You two gave Meant to Be Yours, which I think is the song best suited to my voice.
Excuse me, Meant to Be Yours wasn't my guess. My guess was the first one. Literally
Oh,
said,
did I misread? Oh.
brackets, my guess.
Oh, I do love that song too. I would actually still give that 2 points, just because that's my third favorite.
My guess was Blue.
Yeah, I forgot. I misread your message. I'm sorry. Yeah, Dawn said
Meant to Be
Blue.
Yours was the one I was 50-50 on. So.
But Freeze Your Brain is a lot lower, unfortunately. I do enjoy it, but it just maybe got a little too heavy at parts and not in a funny way. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The real answer is actually Candy Store.
It's also my favorite song!
I actually thought of it.
I just love the personification of bitchiness in that song.
I know all the words to that song, thank you very much.
Same.
Panda, why do we share the same favorite song from Heather's?
Because it's fun, catchy, over the top, and upbeat.
True.
Fun fact, I do not share the same favorite song of Heather's with you guys.
I'm trying to remember what yours was. It isn't meant to... no, yours is Dead Girl Walking with Pri, isn't it?
Yeah, but with a close second of Yogo.
Oh, Yogo's good. I forgot about Yogo.
Dead Girl
I love that
Rising
trio.
Reprise is my second favorite.
Dead Girl Walking
love
with
that
Pri was
trio.
Stoppy's second guess, which is my second least favorite behind Kindergarten Boyfriend.
Yeah, by the way, I like that trio of songs. Yo Girl to Dead Girl Walking Reprise because Meant to Be Yours is right in the middle as well.
Yeah.
And yeah.
The first two really feel like they could blend into one song very easily, right?
Mm-hmm.
It really does. That's why I always make sure to listen to those three in a row, even when I'm shuffling.
Yeah, I'm glad I remembered.
What was my first name used for streaming / social media? And I know I have played with all of you before the name changed.
Oh.
Granted, this was like a year and a half ago, I think I changed it.
I don't remember.
I don't think you played with me before the name change, honestly.
I'm pretty sure all I really knew you as has been Japanda.
We didn't play often, I'll say that. None of us. I didn't play with any of you often, but I know I have played with all of you.
I can't come up with anything.
I first played with you a year and a half ago, Panda.
Yeah, and I believe it changed like 2 months after that, didn't it?
It was in November I played with you the first time.
Yeah. I just randomly signed up to your golf lobby and collab, like, I need to make friends somewhere, I guess.
And you thought we would never talk again.
I
probably, at least one of us thought we probably weren't going to interact again after that.
Well, after I quite literally raged at collision and low gravity combination.
Yeah, because I like to cause chaos.
And I made my
I just-
guess.
Yeah, I see. I just am
have
trying
no
not to
guess.
give any.
I don't have a guess.
Are you two just foregoing an attempt?
Yeah, I just said I have nothing for this.
Yeah.
Stoppy, would you like to give your answer?
Trash Panda.
I'm going to give Stoppy 1 point, because honestly, not a bad meme, and not a bad guess. But you used the wrong part of my name to guess it.
Ah.
It was U.S. Japan.
About this. I
I
knew it still had Japan in it. That's the thing, but I couldn't remember what it was.
I have
did
nothing for
point.
this.
I forgot. Like I knew you as.
Sorry,
Just on purpose.
We've talked about this.
I know. Here's the thing. I almost made it favorite. I almost made it least favorite. But I knew both of those Dawn would get this too easily, and it might screw you two over.
I.
That's why I said you did this on purpose. Because I know your favourite and least favourite, but I do not know the other four order.
Care to share the favorite?
Favourite's Rarity.
Care to share the least favorite?
Inky.
She gives me such a fucking headache every time she's on screen.
Fair.
Because wait, I think I remember.
Hmm?
It's funny because I realised why.
Think?
I know
I
it.
don't know.
I know it. It's a 50-50, but I know it. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Can I explain my reasoning? Can I explain my reasoning why once everyone has their answers in?
I have
Panda?
my
Or
answer.
why
Yeah.
specifically?
I have my
answer. So, real quick, I'm going to award points on how close you are, because I have ranked each of the main 6. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
So, who would like to say first?
I've been going first. Well, I don't want to go first this time.
I can.
Alright.
Applejack.
B is going to get 2 points for my 4th favorite.
I said Rainbow Dash.
Stoppy is getting 1 point for my 5th favorite.
And now I get to give my reasoning. Because our lists are very similar, except where we place Pinky and Rarity, which makes me think that Fluttershy is your second favourite.
That was
And
my other 50-50.
Dawn will
That
be
was
getting
me.
Dawn will be getting 2 points there.
It's Twilight, isn't it? I knew it. It was either Twilight or Flutter, because that's where I placed those two as well.
It's
Except I placed Flutter at first.
it's Twilight.
Yeah.
I like magic. Rarity only beats Twilight because of a certain bitchiness factor I enjoy.
Figured.
Name a role I want removed from Blood on the Clock Tower.
Question, what roles have you raged at when we played?
I will say, there's an answer on the next slide, but it should be 2 answers that would get you 3 points.
Okay.
Because I remembered one other, I was like, oh, I forgot that. As soon as I asked, as soon as we started this and I saw Blood on the Clock Tower, I was like, oh, how did I forget that role?
I'm gonna put one that I don't even know if you played with, but is you either love it or you hate it, and there's no in between for that one. Right?
I have no opinions on roles, and so, like, I have very few opinions on roles, and the only
don't think
opinion that I
hate it.
know of any regard, like any one person's opinions on like any particular roles is I know Dawn's absolute favorite.
I do love how close this score is, by the way. It's quite literally 14, 15, and 16.
That feels much better for me. Like, I know I'm the lowest.
I haven't been keeping track of how well I've been doing, so
I
I'm just
am not keeping track either.
Stoppy, do you have a particular role you want to guess above the other?
First one.
Okay, thank you.
I'm trying to come up with something.
Like, I don't even know if you played with the role I sent Panda, but that role is.
I
Oh,
have
mate,
not.
how will you love it?
It does sound
It's
like one that would
horrid.
irritate me.
It's horrid.
I'm actually having to double check to make sure I remember the role Stoppy sent correctly. Because it's not a bad guess. I just want to make sure I understand the role correctly before we get to the assigned points.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm just trying to come up with like something to possibly help guide what the frick I'm answering because I don't know roles. Uh, I picked the one I picked for a particular reason.
Yeah. All three of you gave ones that mechanically I'm not the biggest fan of, but none that I expected the answer to. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm going to give 2 for Stoppies. Do you want to say your answer?
damsel.
That is mildly irritating. Just to have that kind of like immediate end too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I'm gonna give 1 to B. Poe's a weird one.
It's an interesting rule. I was just trying to come up with like, cause I'm like, coming up with anything I could. I went try and come up with something from BMR because I know you hate that script. So hey, one of those roles maybe.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm pretty sure that's one of the BMR roles.
And then I gave 1 to Dawn because that's probably going to be a very loud game compared to normal even. Do you want to give your answer, Dawn?
It's Riot, because. And why I hate it is the first time I had a Riot game, my teammate immediately threw and nominated me after getting nominated himself, causing me to die and the game to be over. Riot is
Ah,
very.
Oh, I thought I put wrong. So the answers that were going you 3 points easy were Snake Charmer and Virgin.
fun. My
Ah,
first gut had been something TB as well. I love that.
How many
I
times
chose
have I raged
damsel
at a
because I
Snake
know.
Charmer? Sorry, go on.
Go ahead, Pina.
How many
I chose
times?
damsel. Go.
You,
No,
you,
finish.
you.
Damsel. I know a lot of people hate, and the other one
I like the
could have
mechanic.
been. My other answer was Fangoop, but I chose damsel because that's more of an annoying one.
Fangu wouldn't have gotten you a point, unfortunately. I enjoy
That's
Fangu.
why I went with damsel because I'm.
But how many times have I raged at a Snake Charmer jumping and then the old demon just immediately selling out all the minions?
That happened my first game.
I want
Ever.
that role removed. And then Virgin is because a lot of the sweatier players just use it to confirm a townsfolk or be like, well, why aren't you? And then you have to hide behind, well, maybe I'm drunk. Maybe the Virgin was drunk. I've made a drunk Virgin to avoid this whole situation. Just let the game unravel.
Also, Bella says hi to everybody.
We booped
Hi,
Bella.
Bella.
I'll go.
Who is my favorite MLP villain?
I want to say the obvious answer,
the-
but I don't
I,
think it's.
I think I did, but it's fine. I don't know very many. Like I know the villains, but like I don't know how you rank them. So.
Well,
I'm
that's
just
kind of the
going with
part of this, right? A part of this is supposed to be questions that maybe I haven't directly told you. Although I know a lot of these
Don't know
questions have
all the
been pretty
villains.
somewhat.
I'm re-watching it most recently. Dawn and B know this. I haven't watched it in a long time.
Well, Stoppy, would it help if I told you got the correct answer?
Yes, because that is. I'm not
Wait,
gonna say
sure,
anymore.
sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with my gut.
I've already put in an answer.
It's basic, but I'm doing it.
So, Dawn and B, do you want to share your answers?
Did we put the same answer?
We
Yes.
just both put Chrysalis.
Stoppy, do you want to put your answer?
What?
Discord.
I'm howling
Oh.
at the moon.
Ah,
Fair.
That is my favorite too.
That is
I
that's 3 points
I
to
don't-
Stoppy and 1 point to B and Dawn. I'm not a big Chrysalis fan, unfortunately.
Dawn and I don't think of
originally
Discord
almost
for a
put-
particular reason.
Yeah, me and B don't usually think of Discord when villain is said, right?
Well,
In the later season.
so for this, I didn't even count Trixie. I counted anyone who had a season opener or finale, a season premiere or finale to
Perfect. I'm
villain.
curious, question-wise, if I'd put Tyrek, would it have got any higher? Because I almost
I
put
do enjoy
Tyrek.
T-Rex a lot more. He was a lot more of a present danger in my eyes.
Yeah, I'm a huge Chrysalis fan.
The fact
Um,
that Chrysalis had to go for like this one-off huge battle in Canterlot, whereas T-Rex just got to roam the countryside, slowly growing stronger and stronger. Just oh, that was a power play, and I love it. Like he's like you. I know you can't stop me at this point.
Why did I was so happy that actually was like Discord, like even though some people may say it's not a villain, it does have a good it's a good episode.
And in
Yeah, like,
parentheses, yes, I know I'm a basic bitch.
yeah, like he's a good villain when he's a villain, but because I'm very much more familiar with later seasons,
Yeah.
he doesn't appear in my
In
head as a
hindsight, maybe
villain.
I
You
should
know
have
what I mean?
specified I was counting anyone who got a premiere or finale. But I still feel he does show up commonly when people discuss
Yeah.
villains, even though, yes, he does get reformed. Right?
Also, the
Yeah, I
song
will
that
say
you're
if
saying
that was
is also.
specified, I probably would have said Discord.
I was so happy when he was like, "You gotta correct." I'm like, I was about to say that's my. Nope, I'm gonna stop because these two should know my favorites.
I would have I would have double put Chrysalis because I know you love the season 2 finale.
Yeah, it's Chrysalis and Discord. They're my two favorite villains.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
Season 2 finale, phenomenal. I think Chrysalis was the weakest part.
Yeah, we're rewatching MLP with a group of people.
Yeah. I've wanted to join a couple times, but every time I asked to, you guys said no.
Well,
It's mostly because it's very structured. Like, there's literally, if you miss an episode, we have a list of what episode you missed, and those are watch before next week kind of thing. It's a very structured watch party. That's why.
I've seen the
and it's
entire
like
show already as a thing. Guess my least favorite dateable in Stardew Valley. Bonus
this is a
points for
question.
why.
Fun fact, even if you had put in favourite, I wouldn't have got it because it's a 50-50 on favourite. At
There's
least I've
actually a
got two
1 in 3.
eliminations.
I think
Which have
I
three
remember the
eliminations.
conversation. I don't remember like the
I don't think I've told any of you this directly. Which is part of why I thought it was a good question, because these are supposed to be things that I didn't tell you directly, but like maybe we hovered around so you could guess, right?
the name
I have
the
like
thing is, I don't remember the name exactly, but like I think I know why. So
Well, I mean, if you describe them, I can give the name. Or you can
yes.
even Google the list. Like, I'm not
Well,
gonna.
I have a name, and I'm putting the other bit in the kind of as description, but also why. Um,
I'm gonna go for this one. I don't have a reason why. I just feel like this one. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Uh.
This was going against my gut. I had a different gut feeling, but
I think I had the name right.
B got the exact answer.
I'm pretty sure we'd actually talked about this.
That is 5 points to B.
I am genuinely curious.
And 2
now.
points to Stoppy and Dawn.
What did you say, B?
Well, can we go over your answers first for the video?
Yeah. I chose Elliot.
I chose Leah.
I have called Elliot a Shakespearean fuckboy before.
Yeah, you did.
And I hate Leah's statue. B?
Shane, because of his. He has this whole like he gets really better while you're dating him, and then you get married, and then he relapses.
We haven't
Yeah.
discussed
Oh,
this.
also, that last part does not happen. I would ask, maybe edit that out, please. I didn't see
Oh.
that. Shane, and it's implied he started drinking again.
Oh, it's implied.
When-
Okay.
Well, if you
I
look
will-
at his bathroom, there are empty red Solo cups and beer or beer cans on the floor, right? Like,
Okay.
Was we've literally discussed this because I was
Like,
looking. I sent you a mod for Shane clear up Shane's bedroom. Remember?
Yep.
okay, so I thought that the end of it was something that happened, but we think it was just something we'd talked. Not like the ending, but like my brain for some reason went there.
To my knowledge, no character in Stardew Valley dies except for your grandpa, but he really wasn't a character before he was a
Okay.
ghost. What movies do I think are overhyped?
I
Same
know I
deal.
like
You
to
can
grab
list
movies.
you can list a fair few. Just don't like list everything you can think of.
Don't really know movie. Yeah, this is a problem for me.
Um,
My
I'm
movie
gonna actually
knowledge
have a
is
little bit
limited.
more. Sorry, Don. A little bit more specific, but
My movie knowledge is limited to very few categories. You know what? I'll make a random guess. I think this might actually be correct. I'm going that one. Specifically that one.
I'm naming these two.
I can't think of anything in particular. I have one that I can think of possibly. That means I need to come up with movies, and I can't come up with movies.
All three of you done putting in.
Yeah.
I think so.
Um, I'll give one to Stoppy. Do you want to say what you put?
Avatar and Avengers Endgame.
I'll give one because yeah, Avengers Endgame maybe. Like I love the fight scene, but yeah, a little bit. B.
I said Toy Story. Like my more serious answer was Toy Story, but I also instinct one most of Disney.
I'm gonna give you 3 points because you did guess Toy Story itself. And Don,
Toy Story 3.
I I'm gonna count the same as B, so you're also getting 3.
Yeah, I know it's not got me the highest points in this whole thing because I can't really think that much. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
not Harry
The
Potter. We've
points
had
don't matter.
conversations about the Harry Potter. Your opinions on Harry Potter.
Well, it's not even just J.K. Rowling being a massive bitch. I also think the movies are just legitimately overhyped.
I debated putting it, but I didn't because I thought it wasn't an overhyped situation. It was the other situation. You know what I mean?
It's both. It's both. And then Star Wars, especially the original trilogies. Frankly, I would even say episode 3, Lion King, and then yeah, at least the first couple of Toy Stories, but the whole franchise kind of just yeah,
The
Disney needs to
franchise.
hit
Why
all
do
the
they?
other
They
that.
don't need so many. They don't need so many.
They could have stopped at 3. They could have stopped at 4. They're going for 5, and let me tell you, the fan base is probably gonna start hating them soon, more than they already have hated.
I was done with the first one. I'll be honest. Like I understand
Uh,
too, and like I vaguely remember. Like it's just more of a what do I remember?
yeah,
I barely remember any of the story of.
I will
Like I
also
remember two, vaguely remember three.
I will also say, going off of what Stoppy said, I believe there have been various points where all 3 of you have been in first. It's no secret my celebrity crush is Tom Holland, but who is another celebrity I crush on? Keep in mind, it
Uh,
doesn't just have to be romantic.
my brain cell's going mush. I
I
can't
don't
think of
know.
anyone. I can't think of anyone.
I legit have no answer for this.
Same.
I don't either. Can't come up with anyone.
Can I just put down someone and I'm just gonna put down.
So I mean, I can put down someone. No idea how right it is.
I don't have anyone to put down.
I put down someone.
I think you spelled that correctly.
I just wanted to clarify just in case.
Yeah. I mean, even if you didn't clarify, I recognize the name enough. Like, I do think that is how you. I'm gonna look up now.
No, I did
Oh,
not.
two S's. Two S's.
Yeah. And an N. No, I. Yeah, I did put that in.
Right. Dawn.
I had no guess. I already
Okay.
said that.
I just wanted to make sure before I moved on, right?
Mm-hmm.
B, would you like to give yours?
I said Zendaya.
I am unfortunately gonna give that 0 points. She's very attractive, but it takes a lot, right? For
Mm-hmm.
me to look at any woman, right?
Uh,
Stoppy?
Scarlett Johansson.
Which is one of the few women I was going to give 2 for, but not for any romantic attraction, by the way. It's
Mm-hmm.
purely, I think she is a phenomenal actress. I do not think, even with the level of status she has, I still don't think she gets what she deserves, personally.
I agree.
One that I am surprised no one tried to go for, I've made it no secret that I have a weird fascination with Marilyn Monroe.
I just face palmed. I.
Also, I won't lie, part of this was if nobody went that route. What? Oh yeah, I forgot I commissioned that hat.
For those who don't know, I said Among Us, and I facepalm because I remember that skin.
Oh yeah.
I did commission that, I forgot.
You know what's even funnier about my answer?
What?
And I'm like, that is a lot of people like may romantic or non-romantic would say Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. Again, she's just a great actress. I gotta give her major credit. I won't lie too. Part of this question for people who didn't go the like idolation route was just to see if I could get new male celebrities to crush on. Intentionally left open to see what they say.
My response was, I have no answer because what do I say?
Who is the god I would worship most in the Greek pantheon? I believe Stoppy knows this. The anger in Don's voice. You dropped an octave. You dropped
Because
an
we literally
octave.
discussed this, but I have no memory of that discussion.
I knew we discussed this. I knew it would be long enough ago where I could put this without consequence.
I know I'm wrong, but I'm gonna put this. Okay.
I
I know I'm wrong, but I'm gonna put that.
Who wants to share their answer first?
No, I finally gave my answer, Panda.
Oh, my apologies.
I said I'll say that part at the end.
Alright. I see what you're saying. So you're going with the first one, right?
Yes.
Alright. So who wants to give their answer first for the video?
I
Dawn.
can.
Or B.
Alright.
I said Athena.
Alright.
I also said Athena.
I said someone completely different.
No.
Because my brain jokingly went Apollo. Because I thought it'd be funny.
So that's 3 points to Dawn. And yeah, I should give 2 points to Stoppy and B because she's up there. She's up there.
Can I say my other what I said first?
Real quick, Stoppy's second guess was Poseidon, and then what else did you send first?
Not Zeus because he's a bitch.
Who?
Not Zeus.
Oh. Okay.
Probably my immediate I don't swear, or I would say what my reasoning for Apollo was.
Because he's a hoe.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh no, I actually tried to avoid most of the stories for most of them. If you just look at what Apollo is the domain has in his domain, it's just a lot of what I want to
Yeah.
encourage: knowledge, prophecy, healing.
That's why
Music,
I chose
art.
Apollo, but the second reason was what Moonstoppy said.
No, I wouldn't mind dating him, but then I get turned into a plant of some kind. Or fall off a cliff. That was a surprisingly common reason for his relationships to end.
Also, yeah, Stoppy, that wasn't my exact wording. It was somewhat similar to Panda's description of Elliot.
Yeah.
That's my description of Apollo.
But I love when I'm like, it's not Zeus because he's a bitch. And I know he too much Japanese to know it's not Zeus.
I will say, I think some of the others that probably would have gotten to the more I think about it are probably Hades and Demeter.
Good
Demeter?
choices.
Yeah.
I heard both ways. For those who don't know, I'm
Funny.
also Greek.
It's
That's
funny
for your
because
video.
when me and Panda discussed this, Panda, I believe, actually guessed Demeter for me at the first guess.
Was I right?
No, because it was my answer was Athena.
Oh, I
Back
thought
then.
you said Athena. My bad. I
No,
just didn't think you
no,
would be into
no,
the
I'm
war
talking
stuff as
about when
much.
you guessed with me. Yeah, no, but actually, it's no longer Athena. Fun fact, but it's not an Olympian.
Okay, then I'm gonna
I
be
will
honest.
say
I
that.
could name probably 4 that aren't Olympians.
I'm curious if you know it.
We can talk after.
Yeah.
Apollo! And now I just have that part of God games in my head, shit.
Fair.
I will say, by the way,
Really
I
good.
just wasn't sure if I should put an epic question on here, so I was like, yeah, let's avoid that.
If you did, if it was like your favorite song, I would have said Lock One's Out, by the way, just so you know.
Oh no, it became Hermes. Actually,
Fair.
no, I should give it to Other Ways of Persuasion.
Also fair. I'm currently obsessed with Monster.
Oh, good
Same.
one, yeah. What are my 3 wishes for a genie? This is the last question, by the way.
Why do I feel like there's been a discussion for some reason?
I
do
have
not
thought
remember
about this
any.
way too much.
I'm like, this is one of those really random things that I'm like, I feel like this might have been a discussion for some bizarre reason, but can't remember any of what the discussion was.
I don't think I've talked about this with anyone. I'm not sure, though.
I don't know.
This is yet again my brain does not work, and I do not have an answer.
I only have one answer. I'm sorry, Panda, because I can't think of anything else.
Oh, good.
Also, Panda, I just want to say, you're now giving me an idea. Thank you.
My brain does not want to think of anything.
Now giving you a what?
An idea.
Oh.
My brain has decided to completely draw a blank on anything, sorry.
Basically, it's a doing this with others. For
Yeah.
stopping doing this for.
That's what I've been trying to encourage, frankly. I would like to see
If
other
I did
people
it,
do this.
it'd be really random stuff, honestly.
That's fine. You're allowed to make it whatever you wanted. I had so many questions, I did 3 of these. And I had more I could have done.
I have no answer for this, so if you're waiting for my answer, I'm sorry.
Oh, crap. So, Donna, you just foregoing this one?
Yeah, I can't think of anything, I'm sorry. My brain's completely drawn a blank. It might partially be because I'm hungry and I need to get food, but still.
Fair enough. Alright, so let's see what B and Stoppy put. The way you put that, P. B, do you want to share your answer?
Sure. I'm like, I don't know. I was gonna make a list, realize I put one answer of basic answer of world peace. Second answer, I was, because I was gonna make a list, do two. Go, I can't come up with anything else. Never mind. So I only really had the one answer.
And Stoppy?
More money.
So, think I will say I was quite selfish with the Genie Bee, I'm not gonna lie.
Fair.
I think I'm gonna give
Fair.
2 to Stoppy, and I have my reasons for that. Which does actually mean Stoppy wins.
What?
Let me get to general. So I haven't been too mean about the answers up until now. But I can get pretty convoluted in my rationale at times.
Mm-hmm.
To understand this, you must first figure out that my third wish will be to offer the genie the third wish if he is flexible with the first two. So my 3 wishes are a shapeshifter who's healthy, know all languages and how to play all instruments, and then the genie's choice. So effectively, I'm trying to sell my third wish to try and sneak in what I view as 4 wishes.
Mm.
Yeah, this is actually my brain.
Well, so the reason I would never put, and it's gonna sound really weird. World peace is a really weird wish because it is so convoluted and can happen in so many ways that just wishing for it would probably cause so many issues still.
I will say also,
Right?
whenever
Yeah.
you think of world peace as an option, you just run into such an issue of free will. Right?
Yeah, it's partly that,
was-
and also all the issues
like
that
I
will
said,
come out of it.
that's why I kind of phrased it the way I did. Basic answer of that's like, a basic. Oh, what would you wish for?
I think
Even if it's not actually as practical as people think.
Yeah. I think the better answer whenever somebody wants to go for like world peace as an option is to decrease natural human aggression, basically. Or like pride even. Because that's where a lot of wars come from, is a certain level of aggression, xenophobia, pride, right? But the one idea I had was to use the shapeshifter and the stuff from 2 to make money. So that way I have a constant stream of income. And the genie can't just like be like, oh, you stole the money though, so now you're a fugitive on the run. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So who knows Japanda best? Nobody knows. I don't know why. This
Apparently
was so
Stoppy.
funny.
Out of the 3.
To
Which
be-
I'm shocked by.
To be fair, there were
Apparently-
multiple
apparently
times you
it
just
was.
gave up. You guys just gave up on a fan number.
Me
It
just
did
picked
very
a random
much.
answer.
My brain was currently just struggling a lot today.
Yeah. I do also want to say there were like slightly tweaked what do you call it, point systems between each group, just because obviously when you have to consider sociology, no 4 people together are ever going to act the exact same, right?
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
But yeah, thank you all for joining. I do greatly appreciate this. I know this was not the most, let's say, mentally healthy day, but I still do greatly appreciate it.
I also really I was like shocked that I was like, I know I skipped on like a couple than me. I'm like, I went for like, let's just go for general answer.
But
But yeah.
anyway, thank you all for joining us today. I hope you have a good one out there. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, all the basic stuff. I'm not going to go through it all. At least we want to get out of here. Have a
Just
good one.
jokingly said when you said about the things, commit arson. Just as a joke.
God, no, do not.
Sorry.
YouTube, please understand that's my friend joking. That's my friend.
Yeah, please cut that out of video. I forget, YouTube and Twitch jokes can be very different.
Yeah.
No, I'm not leaving. This was pretty funny all around. I also do just kind of like how it actually showed interactions with certain groups of friends. Wait, thank you. Bye.
Bye.